Hey there, everyone. Dr. Beth Westy here. I wanted to pop on really quick and just chat about a few really fun things, talking about moderation, talking about getting in the things that you want when you want them, and organizing your life and lifestyle around nutrition that fits you, and just everything that you want to experience. So this is something that I kind of got to play with today. Today's my birthday, and I actually scheduled the entire day to go to my favorite places to eat. Went to one of my favorite breweries with some friends, and then out to dinner at one of my other favorite restaurants. Like, the whole day was about food and not healthy food. Thank you, Holly. So I'm laughing because it's funny to me that's what somebody's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to go somewhere? Are you going to do something? I was like, I'm going to plan like all my favorite things. Like the whole day is going to be food and eating food. That's what I want to do. Oh my God. Right? I love food. So, one of the things that I really try and chat with women about is developing a relationship with food that is supportive of you. And the tough thing with a lot of things for women is that when it is their birthday or their kid's birthday or their family's birthday or holidays or things like that, it can completely shut down your desire and the enjoyment of that experience with those people because you're terrified to eat. You're terrified to deviate from your plan. You're terrified that it's going to be too much sugar or all this other stuff, right? I get it. I totally get it. I know a lot of people have a hard time, being around, events where it's not on their meal plan, right? Or how do I do this? And there's no middle ground, right? It's either all the way, diving in head first into the cake, or it's, I'm not going to have any of it. And a lot of women get anxiety about this. They will not go. Or if they do go, they're not enjoying themselves and they're not enjoying the experience with other people. And that sucks. That's not fun at all. Like, who wants to do that? So that's one of the things. So really for my birthday, I was like, this is one of the things I want to talk about. I want to be totally real. Like that's what I did. I went out to breakfast, with my sisters, her kids, brewery, lunch, beer and donuts, middle of the day. And then I had another dinner with my family. So it was a fantastic day. Super fun, all about food, right? But this is something that I have been planning for. I have a plan leading up to that day because that's what was important to me. Honestly, totally truthful. Past 2 weeks, I have been modifying my carbs, doing different things, exercise-wise, adding in a little extra cardio so that I knew I could do what I wanted today. And then the next couple of days, I've got a whole reset planned out so I can get right back on track and not be held back by my entire day of indulgences. Even though, I don't do that very often. And this is another thing I get a lot of questions from women on. And in the programs that I have where I take women through nutrition for their hormones, nutrition for their bodies, all that stuff, my book, The Female Fat Solution, is on Amazon. And I talk about nutrition that matches your hormones, your cycle, your body, everything. So tons of info in here. And then I have programs for women where I take them through step by step, all the right shifts and changes that are really, really going to help you get to the next level for your body. And I did have an amazing birthday. And one of the things that women look for is they look at the plan and first they're like, where's the wine on here? And I'm like, silly. I don't put it on there. Or they're like, I don't see a cheat meal on here. I don't see a cheat day on here. Oh, what's this about? And I'm like, yeah, I don't put those on there. Like, if you really feel like you can function better with a piece of chocolate every day after dinner, then eat a piece of chocolate every day after dinner. Like, that's fine. That's fine. I would rather have you do that than try and be super strict, super rigid for 2 weeks and then completely go off the rails, right? I wouldn't say I completely went off the rails. I mean, I definitely indulged in things that I don't typically, right? But yeah, it is one of those things that I did plan for that. So if you're not planning for it, that's when it can feel really, really bad. Like gals that are really strict, really rigid. Oh, I've got to be like this in order to get to my goal. There's no other ways to get to my goal. Oh, I have to cut out everything. And then you end up, diving headfirst into a bucket of ice cream. And then not only like your body doesn't feel good, but then also you feel really guilty and really shameful about doing that. And that is a whole nother world to get tied up in. Then you don't feel good. And then the next day coming out of it, you don't have a plan, right? You don't have a plan or an idea of what to do next. What do I go back to, right? Do I go back to trying being really strict, right? Or if you're like, oh, I had this piece of cake, I ruined everything. Oh, it's like, no, you didn't ruin everything. You didn't. Honestly, the thing that I tell women is that I would rather, like I say, I'd rather have you have a small treat every day and then get your body's metabolism to work hard enough for you that you can burn that off no problem. Like if you can't have a small piece of chocolate after dinner because that's what you love, then like whatever diet you're on, that's not a good diet. Like that's not going to be the thing that keeps you from losing 20 pounds, right? You know what I mean? It just doesn't work like that. Let's get your body healthier. Let's get your body stronger. Let's get your metabolism really going for you. Get your digestive system working properly. It makes a huge, huge difference. And then when you do indulge or when you do go out to eat or say you travel or something like that, you know exactly what to do, exactly what to prepare for, enjoy yourself, and then you recover again the next day, right? For me, it's going to be the next 2 days. Yeah, I don't really drink that much. So having beers midday, like day drinking, that's not normal for me. But that's one of the things that's going to be resetting myself. And I'll be if you guys have questions on this and you want to send me a message or reach out about it, I'm more than happy to chat with you on, the specifics or what I do or how I get myself reset. It's really easy. It's not restrictive either, again, because that's not something I really think is valuable. But I go through certain detox processes really slowly and carefully and make sure my body's really nourished, and I rebound really beautifully from things like that. So it's really nice to know, like, hey, this is something I've been planning for. I meant for this to happen. I was going to have all the treats today. So my 10-year-old made me a cookie cake. So it's cake, and then she put chocolate chip in it, and then there was another layer of cake on it, and then there's just a pile of pink frosting and cookies on top of it. I was like, it's so pretty. Thank you. And I could only handle four bites of it, or I got overwhelmed with the sugar. But again, she made it. She put her heart and soul into making that cake, and it was amazing. And I'm not gonna not eat some of it, right? You know what I mean? So it's important to be able to have a plan, I think, for women to follow and to feel good about it, to feel good about enjoying your time, your life, and everything else. So that's the biggest message that I want to get across today. Enjoy yourself, enjoy the moments that you have to enjoy, and then, turn it all around the next day. So that's what I'm going to be doing, getting back on track with everything starting tomorrow. Yes. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet, saying, oh, happy birthday. That's so nice. The name of my book is called The Female Fat Solution. So, and then I talk about nutrition for hormones, nutrition that matches your cycle, everything else. Also some different special fat burning tips in here. I go through carb cycling. I go through different types of intermittent fasting, specifically for women. Intermittent fasting is different, men to women. And when to do that in your cycle or with your hormones. Yeah. Everything in moderation. Yes. Everything in moderation. Yes. That cake though, I couldn't do any moderation on that. That was a little much for me. Anyway, all right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for all the wonderful birthday wishes. That's so great. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you later.